not even know.
I did not choose this path.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
It was chosen for me.
You and your collaborators are sentenced to death.
Father! I'll kill you for what you've done!
At first, I thought vengeance would be easy.
Incredible. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Leonardo da Vinci, I am in your debt.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
For 30 years, I've lived in the shadows. Visited death upon those who deserved it. And vanished like the wind. I don't know who started this conspiracy. But I know who will end it. My name is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Like my father before me, I am an assassin.
Hey, things worked! Welcome in, everybody. Chaz was first. Mr. V, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. How long's that been? Fucking 5 months. Wow. Wow. And Seek. 69 ye wisdom. Okay. That works. It's good to see you guys. I stayed up really late last night. Doing 2 things. Watching Sean's play of Metro 2033 Redux. As you, I'm sure, saw in the 1-hour Discord, I had feelings about what they did to what I consider a perfect game. It should be obvious that I'm a fan of Metro 2033. I think we all know that now. If it wasn't, I fucking am. So is that how you really feel? I knew that things were different in that game. I mean, that game, exclusively that game, rekindled my love for narrative in video games. Which, well, I mean, not rekindled, I think it created it. You know, before Metro 2033, like, you know, games were just like, you know, here's, you know, silly guy with a bunch of guns going after silly demons from hell. You know what I mean? Like, stories never really had an impact on me, and it changed the way I saw video games as a medium that could tell a story. And it's brought a respect for, you know, early days and more silly games where I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know, I appreciate all stories in games a lot more after that game. Specifically, show us the tattoo. Yeah, no, this is a map of that game. It's actually a map of the Moscow Metro actual, which is actually what's in the game. With, you know, if not we, then who, which is something I feel very deeply. For pretty much everything you can apply it to. Hey, Nate, Arnie, welcome in. So long story short, I have the Metro Reduxes. Of course I would buy them. And I heard that 2033 had some drastic changes to it. And what I was seeing in Sean's play, the change of the voice actor that talks to you between levels. That was huge. That is, I feel very strongly against the one in Redux. Because, and like I said in my Discord, the voice actor of Artyom in the original 2033 is this haunted 20-year-old. You know, like he's got this deep, you know, Russian accent, and just, he sounds scared. This new one sounds like the Russian action hero, and I've disagreed with him having replaced him since Last Light. So he's been in Last Light and Exodus as far as I know. I don't think they changed again. because it sounds like the same guy. But this other guy is a professional translator. Like, that's his job. I've seen him pop up in documentaries. You know, the model changes, I'm whatever about. You know, do your HD textures. Stealth. They said that stealth in the original one was broken. I never thought that. I thought it was hard. When I was watching Sean play, he just like walked right up to people that were looking at him in the dark and stealth killed them. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? That is not, you know, not my experience. Like, Metro is a hard game. It is a very hard game, especially on the upper skill levels. And it was supposed to be... See, like, the Redux is an action game. Like, they straight say that. Like, there's, like, one skill level for survival, like the original game, and then there's Redux. You know who I'd have for Anton Yelp? You talking about the one from Star Trek? As Artyom? I don't see that. Chekhov, yeah. He's the one that passed away, right? That wasn't, I can't remember if it was Chekhov or Sulu. Was that Yelchin that died? Younger, even more scared. Well, I mean, I don't know. So, like, I don't know how many of you have read the novelization. And it really does shine more on, you know, Artyom is doing this because there is no one else that was willing to do it or can do it or has been asked to do it. Like, you know, and it's not like he spends a lot of time running in any direction in dark tunnels that he can't see, and just like, you know, talking about just the sheer amount of sweat of everything that he's carrying. You know, it's, I don't know if, like, maybe scared isn't the right word. He's driven. I don't know. But he's not an action hero. Never was. I never thought he was. I think that making an action video game kind of morphed the character away from, like, you know, who they had narrated and the book's story into an action hero so that it would be better adopted. Plus, like, fear is really hard to relate to a player when you have all these guns. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I don't, what is the word? Like, he's not, like, a reluctant, like, anti-hero or anything like that. He's just not, you know, burly tough guy. You know, he's not Arnold Schwarzenegger with, you know, all the ammo in the world. I don't know. Here I am talking about somebody else's playthrough, but I was shocked at how different it was. Honestly. Even the menu was different. In the deep end with sharks. I don't know who I would cast as Artyom. Honestly, the guy that pops into my head whenever I'm like, who would we cast? Like, I don't think because of any acting skill or general, like, visually, I would cast the FPS Russian guy. Just, you know, off the top of my head. But he's obviously the wrong person for that. But that's kind of, as I played through the game, that was also the YouTube, so that's the, you know, the image in my head. Because there was never really an image of Artyom until Last Light. They show him in a DLC. Was the first time they really rendered him out for everybody to see. I think that you could hack the original game and get around some camera trickery of a shadow to see, you know, the placeholder that they had. Control Hunters. You know, I haven't really followed much of you know, his previous work. It's sad that he died. He was pretty good as Chekhov. I never felt like he nailed Chekhov. Like, I have a very strong, like, I can't think of the original Chekhov's name, but it's that Carl Sagan, you know, haircut looking man. That tends to belong in space in my mind. If you guys know what I mean. And I'm not trying to shit talk Anton Yelchin. Chekhov was actually one of my favorite characters in the original show. I just really liked him. He brought a comic relief to the show that it kind of needed above and beyond his campiness, but in the movies, like, you know, nuclear vessels and all that, like, he's one of those characters that sticks in your head. So I got a real fondness of him. To speak Russian fluently? Yeah, I think I would rather watch that one with subtitles, maybe, unless they really, really nailed somebody that, you know, didn't sound cheesy Russian English. I wouldn't mind that. I don't want a movie. I'm just gonna throw that down right now. I do not want a Metro 2033 movie. That story is way bigger than a movie. It needs to, at minimum, the first book or first game or whatever needs to be in a 10-part miniseries. But I do not want a movie. Do not rush that story. The game rushed the story. There are parts in the book that would have been perfect in a video game that were cut for, you know, I guess, you know, video game reasons. Hey Sean, welcome in. I'm talking about your playthrough last night. I'm really sorry that I had to miss that, but I did watch through all of it. And I'm still kind of like taken aback by some of the things that were changed. But the voice actor, I mean, all he does is narrate. Like, most players don't really pay any attention to it, but it really set that tone for me. You know, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, with headphones on and my laptop playing that game. But yeah, no movie. Welcome in, Tony. Nathan, not great. Welcome in, Yoshi, if I didn't say hi. I'm sorry, I was on a tear there. Yeah, there's a lot that I take out of the original voice actor's, you know, tone. Because he had a tone, and it set the tone for the level every time. But, you know, and if you read the book, it comes through even more clear when you hear that voice. It's like this, you know, there's a humbleness, a gentleness, a hauntedness, and I just don't hear the new action hero. Like, I don't hear that Artyom. I just don't see it. But, you know, replacing the original one with the new voice actor, like, I get that it's a continuity thing. I disagree with it. And it's kind of been, you know, a disconnect that I've had with the series since 2033. Is giving him this, like, bright Russian hotshot voice actor that's the action hero. But anyways, so I was up really late last night. I was basically going to say that I was watching Sean's replay while doing something else. And I wasn't going to spend, like, the whole stream talking about Metro 2033. Because I can. Every day, all day. I can talk your ear off about how much I love that game. I spent some time replacing Early Access 1 of StreamPie, which is the 21-inch touchscreen that I use on the Raspberry Pi to control all the stuff in the chat, because they added, I've skipped the next couple because I've been lazy, but Early Access 3 of 1.0 has legitimate toggles. One, it has Twitch integration finally, so I can do commercial breaks, I can clear chat on the touch screen. If I ever have to do that for some trolly reason, I can clear chat. Emote, slow mode, follower mode. I can toggle reliably suppression on and off. Here, you guys want to hear the fans? There you go. That's how much noise is in the background when I'm not talking. And I have a visual indicator as to whether it's on or off, which is amazing. An easy mute button. There's a toggle for live, so it only takes up one space now. And something really cool that I realized I could do once I could toggle those things. SteeTech Gaming, thank you so much for the host. I super appreciate that. Thank you for sharing me with your channel. No, I'll never play guitar on stream. Nope. Not happening. That part of my life is completely separate from this. Cobra, it's good to see you. Steetech, great to see you. Did I miss somebody? I am very out of practice, one. I did sit down with the guitar a couple of years ago and treat it like I'd never played it before. You know, I went through a whole bunch of YouTube videos, straightened everything up, replaced pretty much every metal part because my sweat is so corrosive on the things they put on Ibanez guitars. It's crazy. Like crazy. And if you watched any of the videos of my band playing, I sweat like pretty much after the first song. I'm just a faucet. It is crazy. I had an Ibanez acoustic electric 12-string that my ex-wife gave me. It needs to get thrown in a dumpster because the front plate on it is like this. I looked at getting it fixed, and they were like, we'd have to put metal frames inside of this. Just buy a new guitar. It would cost you thousands of dollars. And I was like, okay. But it was one of the most beautiful sounding guitars I've ever heard. There's a hidden track at the end of the album that has the 12-string in it. It's the only song we ever used it in. But if you go all the way to the end of Falling Leaves, the song actually Live Life Within a Dream, which is like a couple minutes past the end of that song, is an absolutely gorgeous song that me and the singer literally wrote with that guitar, sitting in an underpass in Fargo, North Dakota. Hey, Foolproof Fail. And like, my band wasn't great. We were a bunch of kids banging on things until we got sounds that we liked. Most of us taught ourselves how to play instruments at all. I think I took about like 6 months worth of lessons at one point when I was really young, and that was it. And I never stayed up on learning. So anything that we did there was barely without knowing musical theory at all. And that shows now. That shows now. But I'm very proud of what we accomplished there. We did shows for... We had some big shows. I think the biggest show we ever had about 300 people. Which is pretty big, honestly, for a little local band. That was a solid crowd. But we spent a lot of nights with, like, just the boyfriends and girlfriends of the band. And shitty-ass bars. Yeah, the Jamestown Throwdown. That was huge. That was huge. We sold a lot of CDs that night. And then we realized that the way that they had been burned didn't play in some car stereos. So we had to mail a lot of CDs. There was a lot of learning that came with being in a band, especially when you make everything in-house. We spent afternoons down at Office Max making the booklets for the album. Here, I can show you guys that real quick. I'll talk about the band for a minute. Fuck it. So this was the original variation of our first album. I never... Once it got printed on paper, I realized that... Because I did all of this. All of the graphics arts, that was me. That was me in GIMP. I wasn't even using fucking Photoshop. Or was I? Did I switch to Photoshop? I don't know. But the second version, which is actually the one with an official barcode... You see that MySpace address? So that's the era. You see how much more of a blue glow that has and how much more vivid it is? Like, I really, really tightened up the art on these two things. Look kind of like my channel style. I mean, I do have a style. You know, and here's the original album. So, you know, this is a burnt CD, right? You know, with the printable thing that we put through a printer. We sit in Lee's hot attic all summer making these to get them ready for 2009. Okay, so that's the new one. So this is the original one. It's a little bit, it's just paler, and I don't love that. The original one was designed to have a poster in it. And I went kind of fucking crazy with the album art. It was my photography, and just basically anything I could hobble out in Photoshop. This one was actually drawn by Barrett the drummer. This was taken from inside of a cave in Virginia. This is the drummer's girlfriend, or drummer's sister, bass player's girlfriend, for a song called Paper Dolls. That is a bunch of fans at one of our shows. Sorry, hang on. The song Paper Dolls, for obvious reasons, that's why that is what it is. This was Grand Forks in a Flood. I did not take that picture. For the River is one of my absolute favorite songs. Short story I did not write. That is actually me and my ex-wife. At our wedding in Virginia Beach. So, that's what short story's about. You're welcome. And this one, my dad actually recorded the Morse code and screen door sounds. And that's actually his Morse code key that he used. So he recorded those sounds in a WAV file and sent us to him. So the opening of the album is actually a message in Morse code that's related to this song. So on the back of that was the poster, which you guys have probably seen around the office. So there's me, short hair, Jenna Barrett Lee. Jenna was a trained opera singer. You know, young trained, but still trained. There's, yeah, all that. My old name before I changed it. Because I merged my name with my wife's when I got married. So that was the first one. The second one was more of a booklet. Right? Which is kind of a cool thing. It did not have the poster, and I greatly changed that and probably made everything super unreadable. Serenity's Call to Arms. It has an apostrophe in it after the S. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Google Music or whatever they call that now. Yeah, the merge name things has caused us a ton of problems. They kept us homeless for a couple weeks trying to close on this house because they're like, guys, don't do that. He's not real. It was a real fucking problem. Prepare yourselves for headaches, specifically when it comes to buying a house with that. It's a very bad deal. If you guys want, I'll post links later. I posted links in Cobra's Discord, in Cobra's channel for the band. Cobra, if you want to put an invite to your Discord, everybody should be in there anyways and following Cobra. Feel free to post an invite to that. And you'll find like all of the live videos that I uploaded to YouTube probably 2013, 2014, something like that. So they're all up there. You know, I fixed the sound as best I could. I had a Sony camera that did okay. You'll see some neat stuff there. Like, you'll see our very first shows all the way down at the bottom. They're fucking something. But about the point that I had, like, a Sony Cybershot camera that started getting used for shows, the audio quality, you can kind of hear what's going on a little bit better. It's not great, you know, but it should work nice. Yeah, if you guys aren't hanging out with Cobra in her Discord and following her on Twitch, you really should. And her husband, Neon Arcade, who's doing Kojima, soon to be Kojima, because those games turned out to be longer than he thought. He'll be starting Metal Gear Solid on original PlayStation hardware tomorrow. Or tonight. And then Cobra streams tomorrow. They alternate days. Yeah, I love this shirt. In my head, I was going to say tonight, and then I was just like, tomorrow. Whatever, Havok. So, yeah, absolutely. It's a great time on both of their channels, and you guys should be following them. You can right-click on their names, or Chaz, or Sean, or Seek, or somebody can shout them out, both of them. Great people. Really, really, I feel fortunate to be part of their community. I really do. Those are plan B. Okay, what have I missed? If I've missed something important, please feel free to @ me and repeat it, because I've just been... as I do. So, yeah, I'm happy to share stuff with the band. I don't really... I'm not... It's way too late in the game to critique it, so please be kind. We were 20-somethings, doing something that made us very happy, and we were very proud of it. I objectively know that it wasn't great, but I'm still proud of it. Don't jade that for me. So, you know, that kind of feels weird. It's like, here's my creative thing. Don't be mean to me, right? But it really is something that I want to remain proud of, even though I know it was rough. And 100% of the time, we could not record properly. The energy and... we played really well in shows. we were very energetic and active, and I spent a lot of time with the guitar over my head in certain songs, swinging that thing around, testing all of the limits of my wireless and surroundings and skulls of my bandmates. Yeah. There's a reason we didn't play Mary after a while, because I destroyed the piano by accident. I took off running across the stage, caught its cable, and it went crashing to the ground. Never worked again. God damn it. I did, Chaz. Thank you. But it is something. Here, let me get links. I can also share links if you guys want to hear it. The ship on critiquing it, it's sailed though. And I just want to have fond memories. And I'm so out of practice on guitar. I'll never play guitar on stream because I don't have the time to get to like the level of polish I'd want to be to share that with you guys. I just don't have the extra time. I think my guitar playing days are pretty much over. Though I do need to fire up. Nate very kindly sent me a copy of Rocksmith. And I'm looking at the songs that are on sale for the summer sale right now to grab some of those. But yeah, if you guys just want to bookmark these, look at them later, whatever, here's... and maybe Rocksmith will get me back into playing guitar. Another thing that happened with guitar is my back injury. I was in the band the band was together probably a year and a half after the back injury, the serious back injury. And we broke up right before it happened again. It was very hard to be on stage in back pain. And I think that's going to be a thing that keeps me away from performing live music again. And it's a very saddening thing that I don't want to spend too much time wishing I could do it. And I just like to put all my energy into this. So guitar on stream, probably no. I don't think that I could get the high that I got from performance on a camera. And I know some people can do that, and that's great. There was something very, very, I don't even have the right word for it. Very powerful about being able to see the people that were listening to what I was doing. And that's something I think I get stuck with that. It just kind of dies there, unfortunately. But thank you for asking. So there's a video playlist of all of our live stuff. There's the album that we have on Spotify. We were recording our final album, like life was moving us apart. And me, the drummer, and the bass player mostly had our stuff done. I do have files of that if you guys want to hear it. The sound quality is phenomenal. It's so good. Like, we learned our lesson with the way that we had this recorded with a student in a big studio, and we had 16 hours to record that album. There were no retakes on anything. And we were there till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it was rough. And I would never do that again. I'd tell everybody to avoid that. Holy shit, it was bad. Because we didn't get exactly what we wanted. We got a glorified demo. And for some reason, CD Baby and iTunes accepted it. That was a high mark for us. And we had consignments with record stores around Fargo and Moorhead. It was amazing. Yeah, but there are recordings, I have them, of what would have been our second album, as well as some really, what I thought was going to be beautiful artwork. It was going to be like a concise, like, gray, and the sound wave of the final songs was going to be jutting out of these clouds, and then so it'd be like these clouds in multiple layers, and then the sound wave that was that actual track. And then the word of the track in front of it, plus, it was going to be this uniformed kind of flat gray album. That I'd be happy to share at some point. It was going to be beautiful, and it was going to be a legacy album. I think we all knew it. We were moving on with life. We had a new guitarist that you can see in some of the later videos. He came in the last year, and I mean, he was a lead guitarist. He was good. He was good. I couldn't... Nothing. I mean, this guy knew what the fuck he was doing. So, you know, he came in, he taught me how to do things. It was frustrating. Don't get me wrong. To be like super showed up with the guitars that I brought in, but you know, that's all in the past. But like we were, if we'd have stuck it out, that second album might have actually like rekindled the band in general. It's too bad that it didn't. I know that all the files are still sitting around. You know, if the other guitarist and the singer wanted to actually do that, I tried to kick them into gear into doing it like real late, because we broke up in like 2010. 2011. I tried to kick them into gear late in the game. It's 2015 to get it done. Didn't happen, but oh well. But yeah, it's a part of my life that I'm proud of, and I'm happy to share it. But I'm not gonna play guitar on stream ever. It's just this focus here is very different. Oh, I am. Emmy Cat, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys listening to story time for half an hour. Since I managed to move away from talking about Metro Redux. What I really wanted to show you guys is this. And I'm really happy about this. I think this will be useful when it comes to nudity on Twitch. Or not doxing myself. But check this out. You guys ready? Kate has a new functionality. Kate blur. Kate restore game. You're welcome. What do you guys think about that? It's also on a toggle button that I can use at any time. But Kate will now censor the stream. Which is soundless. Just hit a button. And it's easy to get to. Right next to the clear chat button. Get enhance. Yeah. But it'll also work in the boxing scene. So here you go, box blur, so that I can, you know, you guys can see me. Look at that, isn't that cool? So that you guys can see me opening boxes, but you won't be able to read an address, right? See that? Just not gonna happen. Alexa, where's my location? I also made a cool scene for showing you guys everything. All right, here you go. You guys got it? Sorry about that. Like I said, Mr. Beatter, here, steal that word. What word? What am I missing? Kate unenhance? Kate enhance? Okay, sure. Okay. Like I said, I made this one at like 2 o'clock in the morning. This was the last thing I did. But what I wanted to show you guys was how StreamPie works. And it's not showing my IP address because you don't have the full tab. Great. Because you guys don't need that. But I redid. There you go. So we've got a button for the Dr. CDCS intro, box blur, desktop construction, desktop blur, like this, toggle. It won't show you toggled here. But commercial breaks, clear chat, very easy to get to, blur, suppression, start stream. There's so much more I need to do. Another thing that I'll be able to do is the pixelate retro games you guys want. I will make a lightly pixelated version that you guys can redeem. And we'll just be like, what would this game look like in 1990X? Notebook. Kate is not going to give me my notebook. I actually have to reach for that, so I shouldn't just shout notebook. We'll make a redeem for what would this game look like in 1990X. How about that? You guys like that? Damn it, Kate, give me my notebook. Thank you, Kate.
Sure.
Uh-huh. All right, here it is. Kate needs more functions. That's going to be my focus in the next little while. I feel like the stream is in a pretty good autopilot territory, right? In the year 1990X. Yeah. Okay. Why the hell did I write Truck Grizzleby here? I don't know. You guys remember this from the Between Two Beards when they wouldn't let me go on vacation? This is backwards. I know Sean. See, we're still doing Beanland's Jumped Up June. And I know Assassin's Creed, he has been on me since the day we met to play this game. So I'm just going to talk until he has to go to dinner. But he really has. He wants me to play the Assassin's Creed series so bad. Transform flip. Sean will remember that. I just have so many things that I'm excited to talk about. All right, here we go. Lock all that down. Okay, so this is like a construction thing because I like to do construction stuff on stream. I don't really feel weird about that. I know some people are like, oh my god, I'm not playing the game, everybody's going to leave. You guys typically don't. And I really appreciate that because building some of the stuff on stream and whatnot is like, it's a huge part of my excitement for the whole thing. Hey, Bland. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Like, that's amazing. I know you guys aren't here for me playing games. It's just a side effect. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna write this note down. It's gonna be the thing I work on tonight while I'm hanging out. Mango Killer stream section. Hey. How are you doing? How's the Mech Warrior life that I haven't taken part in yet still? Mango Killer only followed me because I have a box of Mech Warrior 3, and that's what he wants from me. But he is an excellent Tarkov and Mech Warrior streamer, by the way. So here's what I had to do before the back injury. Front cam. Front camera. Kate. Desk camera. QR codes. By Wii U games. I did that. Let's cross that off. You're like, what does that have to do with OBS? It has to do with the stream. High five emotes. And I like this game redeem of some sort. Random wangs. That's a redeem that we're going to get because we're going to bring back Lo Wang, but he's going to be expensive. So save up your points for wanging. Change corner tour with game view. Change camera tour with... Oh. Right, that. Okay, I can still do that. And eat mushrooms, frolic harder. What the fuck? Was that from... That's from Cobra Commando's stream. Why did I put that in? Oh shit, is that VOD still there? I think I was going to clip you saying that and use it, Cobra, actually. Eat mushrooms, frolic harder. I think that was from Cobra's stream. What is up, Slim Fat's here? Okay. What would this game look like? Oh, red, okay. I was like, shit, is there an alert happening? Okay, well, answer me this. If you guys want a pixelated game, how do you want it? Do you want it in its own scene? Where it's like full screen pixelated game? Or do you want it just in the window for just in the window, like in this one? Like, do you want it here? Or do you want the game full screen pixelated? Because I can leave. You know, I can put, like, my camera in the corner or leave that out and you guys can just enjoy it for, like, what, set amount of time? Because if I put it in its own scene, I can time it out. Right? We can play the game and make it 1 minute, 60 seconds or whatever, and then it'll automatically go back to the scene. And then we can just have my voice. It would be interesting to see if I could find a way to distort the audio also and make it sound 8-bit. Kind of like that filter that they used in Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us Part 2. You know what I'm talking about? I think they called it like either it was retro or a PS1 filter. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. Thinking about making this as a redeem, but it'll be less blocky. This one's big enough that you guys can't read anything. And just, in case of nudity, but I mean it could work, right? But yeah, you guys can't see what's going on. But I can back that down a lot too. Yoshi, thank you so much for hanging out. Nude games only, but censored. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. But censored. But having this on a voice command, Kate censor. Kate uncensor. Uncensor. Kate unblur. Yeah, well, I'll get it figured out. Voice attack, yes. Oh, we've got lots of stuff. Kate, give us science. Kate, science now.
Ring galaxy. A galaxy that has an appearance which is ring-like. The ring usually contains luminous blue stars. Ring galaxies are believed to have been formed by collisions with other galaxies.
Thank you, Kate.
You're welcome.
I need to add more voices to more things. I've just been busy. But I feel like the stream is at a place where I can autopilot it for a while. And just work on, these little extra details. Voice attack's amazing. Unless it isn't. Because sometimes it fucking isn't. Alright. There's still a box of the day. Actually, let's call the box of the day redeem good on the CD so we can get to this game. How about that? I guess somebody could redeem it later, but... Actually, Chaz or Seek, you have editor permissions. Can you guys disable Box of the Day so that we can really dive into Assassin's Creed? And we'll just call this was Box of the Day. How about that? And don't forget to dump all your channel points into Me Goes Hunting, but whispers into the microphone so the prey doesn't hear me. Front camera. Today is water. The hell, Kate? Desk camera. Okay. Today is water, which is beautiful, is lemon, limes, and strawberries. And I am ridiculously excited about this. I got a lot of energy today for some reason, so hope you guys are down for this. Ah, damn it. I need to put all those alerts in all these scenes because it's not in this one. Alright, you need to be... Voice meter needs to be on. Look at me getting this all set up before I've launched the game. Yeah, the Kate voice pack. The Have You Do... Nice, great. The voice pack was for Star Citizen. And I just wasn't using it, so... Wow, okay. I was like... I do love how nobody listens to me. What box would you like to see Mango Killer? Alright, MechWarrior 3's coming out. Oh, where are you? There it is. Well, I can get rid of one. Okay, the Assassin's Creed light here from the monitor will illuminate this. I need to get some Windex and get this off. That sticker there. There we go. Now I just gotta see it. So that should do real good on addresses, right? I can open boxes down here. So right about here you can read big letters, but you can't read the small ones. Actually, all the way up here you can't read letters. This is good. Dr. CDCS. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Okay, this is MechWarrior sticker. This is MechWarrior sticker. Because I need to clean that. This box is kind of unique. Well, it's a full foil box. Which is dope as shit. Nobody's going to argue that. Right? Entire thing is foil. But it's like the Tomb Raider and Eidos Trapezoid boxes where it opens like this. Which just wasn't standard. And you get this absolutely gorgeous, you know, damn near like double the box full-size poster fold out. You know, pretty much exactly like these. Yeah? Took one out of the Eidos book. Box. The Eidos box. Damn it. Alright, hang on. Damn you, game. Just be quiet. Okay. So here it is. Here's whatever this unit's called. It's been so long since I've actually played a MechWarrior game. That I don't remember any of the units. I think there was one called Bumblebee. My plan is to get all the MechWarrior 2 boxes and start from there. Because I'd really like to revisit when we played that Battletech game. Oh, I liked that. The new one, like the RTS, that was pretty good. MechWarrior 3 features enough eye-popping action to make you think your monitor is in danger of exploding! I hope it doesn't. I don't want to think that. Here's your screenshots on the front. They're also all foiled, which is great. Not the monitor! Total control. The Crescent Hawk Inception? Oh, the new one. That was a damn good game. Yeah, the Battletech RTS. We played that a couple months back, and I loved it. www.mechwarrior3.com. I'll bet that's not there anymore. Here, you remember the MSN Gaming Zone? Kilo Farms does. Oh, I didn't realize this was Microprose. Zipper Interactive. F959 Corporation. Microsoft. Hasbro Interactive. Wow, that is a lot of brands down here. Holy shit. 18 different types of mechs, 20 immersive missions, 35 devastating weapons. Cockpit view. External view. Full range of sensors equipment. Detailed indoor and outdoor environments. Multiple instance action missions. Is that quick game? Scalable graphics. 3200 240. Oh, sorry. 320 by 240 up to 1024 by 760. Get the fuck off of that screen. Okay. 768. Is that my hair? Okay. Sorry, I was really leaning in. Hi. That's the submarine emote, by the way. That's how that came about. Auto and manual heat management. Battle salvage. What's inside my box, you say? Hello? Hello? This is highly unusual because it's on the side. It's Artyom in a box. This is actually really stiff cardboard, to be totally honest. Without the interior box. Well done, I say. Alright, what we got in here? We have a bookletless jewel case. MechWarrior 3. With all of the logos on it as well. They don't make them like they used to. This one's in... I think I only paid like $13 for this on eBay. It was just a good deal that passed by the whatever. Thank you so much for purchasing MechWarrior registered 3 CD-ROM game. Your opinion is important to Hasbro Interactive, comma. So please take a few moments to answer the following questions and do it now. Oh. Wow. Wow. Well played. Well played. And here I thought this was going to be like a thanks for buying our game. No. No. That's the registration card. Well played. I didn't actually see it coming that way. There it is. There's a lot of information. That you have to fill out. So it's information for them. Damn, that was sneaky. This is like those spam letters you get in the mailbox that was like immediately open, there's money involved. Assholes. Here's the Microprose catalog, which is gorgeous. Look at that. There's Klingon Honor Guard, isn't that? That's a game I want in box. That's a game I want to play. That is, besides Elite Force, that's one of the few Star Trek games that I'm super interested in. Here's, oh, Worms. Looks like Worms. Probably Roller Coaster something, another Mech Warrior. That is not the Enterprise. What is that? Is that Voyager? I think that's Voyager. Doctor, what ship is that? Star Trek nerds, give me the answers. Falcon 4.0, Top Gun Hornet's Nest, Mech Commander. That's also a game I'd like to try. Civilization 2 Gold Edition, Civilization Test of Time, sure. Birth of Federation. Yeah, Klingon Honor Guard. Roller Coaster Tycoon, what's on the back? Worms. And M1 Tank Platoon. Fascinating. You think that's the one, the tank one's one you played? Alright. Oh, an XCOM Alliance. Which is not an XCOM name I've actually heard of. Did this one actually come out? Was this an expansion? What was that? It says coming soon. An Ambassador class ship, Star Trek Enterprise C was one. Okay. No, I don't think it did. Well, there it is. Here's the StarCraft Ghost of this catalog. I actually have the box for this. It's on the shelf behind me. The Microsoft Sidewinder. I found it in an empty box. Well, I found the joystick and an empty box. It didn't really have anything else in it. No protection, nothing like that. No CD. So I ordered a CD for it online. So we will be using that in various Windows 9X games. That's not the box I have. This one's the Feedback Pro. Damn it. Desk camera? I have the green one. Just the Sidewinder Precision Pro. So there. Here's another registration card. Who's this for? The other one was for Hasbro. This one is for Microprose products. Interesting. I have that joystick. Nice. Discover the world of Battletech. I wonder how much these are worth now. You know, for the 5 people that ordered them. One thing I've seen in all the Star Wars stuff, you know, that adventure catalog, there were some amazing t-shirts and coffee mugs that, well, they aren't around anymore, and I really wish that, you know, I'd been able to... Look at this cute little Computer Gaming World magazine! Oh my god, it's adorable! It's just the size of my hand! Oh. Well, it gives you a preview of a cover. Cover. It's so little. It's adorable. Look at that. Look at that. And you can mail in. I like Computer Gaming World. They put out my favorite demo CD in the history of technology. If you guys have been around the channel at any point, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know where it is. Besides the point, I'm sure we'll revisit it later. So this box, I think it's complete, honestly. But I don't see a manual for the game. But all of this, that's good stuff there. That's good stuff there. So there you go. Mango Killa. And thank you for the redeem. Man, somebody needs to make little mini PC gaming magazines. I didn't know how much I fucking wanted that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because I think I know how to make that happen. And you guys enjoy this trailer. That's a jawline. Let me tell you. Oh, well, it's now not the same jawline. Got real lawsuit incoming. Oh shit, Doc, I'm sorry. I missed your comment about showing that again. You want me to go get it back? Might have been an Enterprise D. I'll take a picture later. How about that? Sorry, I was really bad at paying attention to chat during that. It's already in the box. That's a questionnaire, yeah. You have both the Mech Commander games, Nate. Nice. Their manual is freaking... Yeah, I imagine it is. I love how you just play whatever wonky stuff you want, and we're all just here for it. I love that, too. All the games this month were chosen by Sean Beanland. That's why we're calling it... Beanland's Jumped Up June. I'm changing the text for the game now because I forgot. There is an exclusive t-shirt for this month that won't be sold after we finish it off. How do you pick up one? Give me a second. Ass. Oh, no. No, it is Ass. Ends. Assassin's Creed. There it is. It is Ass. Okay. I don't know how to spell things. Yeah, there you go. Merch here. Merch, here's the links if anybody else looking for ways to... Ass ends. Yes. Yeah, ends is right. That is the ass end. Oh, it was good, Chaz. You actually came here. You actually came here to see the merch. Yeah, that t-shirt, the Beanland's Jumped Up June t-shirt, that's only going to be here until, like, what, January 5th or something? Since I had to take a week off for my back, June gets extended into July. Well, I solved what I was going to call that. So July starts, what, tomorrow? Is today the 30th? Yeah, tomorrow. July starts the 30th. I think we got another week of games. June was a lie. June was a terrible month for me. Well, I mean, it wasn't, but like having my back injury flare up and this heat. Did you lie to me, Havok? All right. Surprisingly, this game can't go windowed mode for whatever reason. So I think I can't get to my firewall stuff to let whatever through, but it doesn't matter. All of these controls, they have colors. The colors align. Did not align with the Xbox controller. I had to set them manually for whatever reason that was. Galactic Nova Space, good to see you. I am sorry to hear that. Monday for us was 115 degrees Fahrenheit or 47 Celsius, centigrade, whatever. I absolutely empathize, sympathize, whatever. It sucks. We don't have central air. We literally taped our door to the bedroom clothes and went in and out of the bathroom to get to the rest of the house. It got to 101 in the house. And we kept the bedroom around 75, 80. But it kept blowing the breaker, the AC unit in the bedroom. It sucked. I literally stared at the ceiling fan for like 3 days because turning the TV on would pop the breaker. Charging our phones would pop the breaker. Something schedule out. No. It was rough. All right. So I feel like I mapped all the buttons. I don't know. We're probably going to find out something's terribly broken. The options menu, actually some decent options here. Multi-sampling, VSync can be turned off. Wonderful. Environmental quality, post effects, reflection quality. It's all maxed. It supports 144 hertz refresh rate, which is fantastic. You don't usually get that from a console port. What's our name, guys? I need a name. But I need it when the keyboard's on this computer. Yeah. Did it? I played that a long time ago. I don't remember. I know that the game would just crash if you tried to get the extra things like the flags because the server wasn't there. Damn thing would just close. Thanks, Ubisoft. I need a name, any name. Otherwise, it's Havok. All right, Bill it is. Chaz redeemed it with points, so I'm going to go with that. Sorry, Sean. I mean, I could redeem his points. How about Blood Billy? There's a compromise. Blood Billy. It says we're forced to play as a male character. There it is. Blood Billy. I'm okay with this.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now I'm afraid what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me.
Yeah, it looks like the
All
most
I know
uncomfortable
is I need
bed
to
ever.
get out of here, and I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Not gonna lie, that cutscene looked like PlayStation 2 quality. Just wow. Her eyes up here, Blood Billy. Now if you keep saying her chest, there you go. So here was my like original issue with Assassin's Creed. I watched a friend play through all of the first one, right? And they come out of like the past time and they're in the future world, and I'm like, we were both sitting there like, oh, holy shit, the next one's gonna take place, you know, in the future. No, that isn't what we got. For the next 30 games, that's not what we got. Yeah. So that was a disappointment, and one of the reasons I just never played more. I did play through the first one with intentions of playing more, and that was like 2014. Not really a history buff, just not my thing. I like sci-fi, future, and space.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now.
Well, she looks different. The other thing I remember from the first one is that the doctor,
Desmond?
you know, the gray-haired guy that runs this little program here, he was voiced by the same guy that did the doctor in Half-Life
Over here, Desmond.
2. Funnily enough.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
We've gone too far back. Our hero hasn't been born yet.
Di nuovo. Sì, brava.
Don't make me use my blur.
He's a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss him? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
My love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
Oh, this is me. Press green to make baby fart.
Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio.
Kate Pixelate.
Ezio Auditori da Firenze.
Kate Pixelate. Oh shit, why is that not... Oh.
Get up. Let's go.
Kate Bamboozle.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
What is going on here? We just got born. But in the past. And also not us. Through memories in our blood. And a machine. That is pronounced Animus, I promise.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior.
Isn't this Troy Baker? Is that who voiced this guy? Why don't I have camera control? Why can't I press start and stop? Hello, game? Are there no controls mapped? Yeah, I don't... Okay. Okay, game. Medicine. Just says hat switch. Not really sure if this is mapping or not. Does this game work? It says it works. It says controller Xbox for Windows, yeah? Instead of the console, spent so much time fighting the controls. Yeah. Well, nothing was right when I loaded this up. Like, we don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Which is aggravating. Okay, I now have camera controls. Wow, up and down is slow. Y look sensitivity. Can you go up? Maybe? I don't know if that'll help. That is, well, it's better. I'm sure that's gonna bite me in the ass somewhere in a minigame or something. You know what I mean? Okay, Paul's. There you go. You're button 7 now. Is that an image of what the controls are supposed to be, Sean? Well, I have controller option. I mean, if I need functionality from the controller that the game won't give me, I will use the Steam mapping. Cracked on my mic. Thank you so much, friend. 7 months. A 6-month streak. Wow, we've known each other 7 months. Yeah, okay. That means we met before Save and Raid. And I think that's right. But I can't remember when. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Button for map. It's 6 now. The center camera, what's that? Like this one? Contextual camera? Target lock. Anybody recall what that would... What I'm going to do is I'm going to look up... the controls for this, for like the Xbox here. Assassin's Creed, not that. 2 Xbox controls. Controller layout. This is the thing that we want. No. No. Give me the image. Whatever. Wow. That's not at all helpful. Thanks, zoom in. How incredibly unhelpful. Why would I want... Oh, my... You know what else is not helpful? Using the word controller and getting a fucking keyboard thing. This is for Valhalla, so that's not helpful. That's for Odyssey. This is for Origins. Okay. There we go. Even less help. Why would it be there? Alright, I don't suppose anybody remembers what button's supposed to be what, so I'm just gonna wing it, I guess. And hopefully I end up with something that is semi-ergonomic. I think contextual camera I'll probably put on this trigger. Okay. That's right. Okay. We're not here for the gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Why did that link not work? That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. But we've run into another problem where the game doesn't see the triggers, which I've run into before because it is mostly using D input here. Can I go back to default? Okay. Alright, default. See how wrong all that is? Get back out of here, and we'll do the CE fix, I guess. Thank you, Mike. Let me... Assassin's Creed controller fix. So that was in the Steam Hub. Was it a guide or a discussion? What about this fix? Just go download random things off of the internet. Is there not a down? Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, I don't have 7-zip installed on this computer, do I? Oh, that's not great. Because I gotta do that too. Let's do this one. Actually, okay, instead of just doing some random thing from the Steam Hub, let's go to the PC Gaming Wiki and check what their official fix is. Well, I mean official, you know what I mean. No. Oh, sure, yeah. Let's see. 7-zip. That took a while. Internet, why are you slow right now? Assassin's Creed 2. So, how's everybody's days going? Internet, you okay here? Not loving this. Wow, are you holding me up because you wanted to show me an advertisement? How about die in a fire? Yeah, wow. Wow. So my Pi-hole doesn't work because a firmware update to my Asus router broke DNS functionality. So the internet literally is slower without it, which sucks. Yeah, it literally held me up there for like, what, 30 seconds? To show me that ad. Yeah, everything just... No, it stops them from even coming into the network. That's the one I have as well, Nate. The newest firmware update breaks Pi-hole. What am I looking for here? Input. Why would you just... Windows 10 users can fix this problem at the bottom of this section. This section. So, okay, so this is probably the same one. Alright, download and extract files to path the game. Hey, Epic Android. You couldn't use what, Pi-hole on the Google Fiber? They should not have any say over that, one would think. Let's download files, guys. Not this one, because this is not safe. That's not safe. That's not safe. Which one is it? Seriously? When you run a Pi-hole, none of the bullshit shows up here? Is that actually it? That's not. This is an ad. Oh my god. Make me click on... See? Your files are ready. Before you can download, you must agree to the following terms. Okay, where do I agree to them? Hello? This is... Oh, agree and... Oh, I didn't even see it. It wasn't in the crosshair. Wow. 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 This is so predatory. I had, you know, like, you spend time... The Pi-hole really is amazing. Like, it blocks everything. That I just don't even know how to navigate the internet, and it's, yeah, dark patterns anymore. That is crazy. Uh-huh. I was doing a lurk bit before. Lurks are always welcome. This just became the... No, you didn't. You didn't. It's just when BRB gets used, I need to refine that, and I haven't yet. Alright, so I just probably need to drop these files in there. Is that what it was wanting me to do? Is not required to fix it. Great. I don't feel like installing a bunch of stuff. Just extract into the game's installation folder. We're going to get to that by going here. This is one of the best features added to Steam, to be able to get to this in 2 clicks rather than opening the properties. Hello? There it is. I don't know why that doesn't come up to the front. So it just wants me to drop it in here and we're good to go, right? Do I even need to... Do I even need to run it? We're modding the game. We're hacking the planet. Yeah. Sean, do I even need to run the program attached to this, or do I just launch the game and it finds it all on its own? I don't see it saying hack the Gibson. I don't see it saying that I have to do that. I don't want that. Trying to get the Xbox controller to work properly. Download and extract. So it doesn't say run it. I think we're good here. We'll just start the game and it should all be right. I think you're good. Great. I wonder if it's saved the game, or if I have to go through all that again. Sean might get to see gameplay before he goes to dinner. Might. Yeah, so probably going to have to enable the controller again. Hey, this looks really promising. But... why isn't the controller working in the menu? Controller's not working in the menu. Nope. It's not the Xbox controller's fault. It's this game and Ubisoft's constant short-sightedness of the fact that there might be a future.
Really getting out of here, huh?
Okay.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Okay, so let's do this. Goodbye, game. No, I don't agree with that. In general. I think there's room for both, but game developers need to have the option to have both. And one is just going the way of the buffalo, unfortunately. Okay, properties. Controller. Enable Steam input. That's what we want here. I think we'll fix our issue that we're having now. Okay. Let's manage controller configuration. And we just want to make sure that this thing is... Well, we don't want that. We just want it to be set up. We'll put the template to gamepad, which is standard. Like, this makes the gamepad say that it is actually the gamepad and everything's correct. Now we're done with that. And now this should launch up and see the controller after the fix. Okay, input. I just love that, like, you launch this game and the Ubisoft logo just hangs. See, now it's configuration loaded. Still not working. Oh, let's switch it back over. No, it doesn't see a controller at all. Alright. Alright. This is fun. Properties. Controller. Disable that. We'll try it again. If that doesn't work, I may have to restart the computer. Disable Steam input. Disable per in-game override. Well, maybe that's actually what it wants. Let's try that again. Because it was, like, recommended or something before. For as powerful as the Steam controller mapping stuff is, its functions aren't really explained anywhere. You know, it doesn't have a good built-in tutorial, and they change it. They change it constantly. They're always adding new and incredible and powerful features. But trying to find, like, a YouTube video that shows you how to do it all, like, as soon as one goes up, it's already old information and they've changed the way it works, right? Which is kind of unfortunate. And an issue that I have run into a lot. Well, okay. Let's, we'll just fire up this application that came with it real quick. Okay. The nightmare of having a rogue controller mapping program on the computer has caused me so many... It's just caused me a pain in the butt, like, every time I've had to install one of these. So I prefer just having Steam, because I know it's the only one ever there. Hey, Manifest. Is it done? Pad D, misconfigured. Okay. Wow. Well, this is officially worse than Steam. I mean, are you... It's here. Do I have to leave this running in the background to play the game? I should just use, like, the keyboard mappings mapped to the controller through Steam and call it a day. Oh, and you do have to leave it running, so maybe this will work now? That'd be good. Okay. Still not working. Okay. Little warning tab? I don't have a warning tab. On the far right inside the program, maybe? Do I have to, like, enable this? Is there, like, another option somewhere? Controller 1, system device, gamepad. So, controller 1, this is where we want it to be. Now it says Xbox 360 instead of Xbox One. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Enable virtual device? Okay, folks, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to hit undo. Ah, damn it, it won't let me. So, this, this, and this. You guys are all gone. Goodbye. Everybody say bye-bye. Oops. Okay, we're going to use this guy, which is both D input and X input by a toggle on the top of the controller, which makes it kind of universally awesome for all of the worlds. And we will play the D input game with a D input controller. But first, I'm going to grab batteries, so be right back. Meanwhile, old school Jay is like sitting up in his chair and getting hard on right now. Right. I haven't used this controller in a long time. I bought it because I thought it would be better than the Xbox controllers, but it's very, very uncomfortable. I tried to use it. I bought this back when Far Cry 3 came out. Also, it's covered in that rubber shit that gets super sticky if you don't use it. You know what I mean? So, pop you over. I don't think there's drivers for it. I think this will just work. And Steam might even overwrite it and see it as a an X input. So, we're playing. This is a construction stream, I guess. All right, let's just hop in. So we remove the files. Game should just do whatever it is. It's been toggled over to D instead of X. The Xbox 360 controller, which technically I could just throw one. Oh crap! I might have to restart. Damn. That one's the. I think that one's the most comfortable. It has something to do with the battery pack that helps the ergonomics for me. Yeah, a laptop like that. It gets really bad on like PlayStation 2 thumbsticks. You know what I mean? Add left the. Here we go. Rumble pad 2. All right. No, let's do it. All right, it's working. It's working. Let's get the game loaded. I might have to remap everything. Remap everything. Hey, TechLink.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Okay, I think we might be good to go here. Everything is where I would expect it to be. Great. So there it is. So what this is the Logitech wireless gamepad F710. And you'd think this would be super ergonomic, but I don't really have big hands. And it's, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I hate how my fingers meet on the back of it. Whatever. But okay. I think we're here now.
Stay close.
Good lord, those crazy eyes.
You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in!
Isn't this technically the area she works in? Like, isn't the hallway to her office?
Come on, Desmond, let's go.
Oh, here's the run button.
Fancy.
There they are! Don't let them get away! Holy shit!
Welcome in, Warlock and friends. Thanks for the raid, buddy. We just got the game going. Hey, lady, how are you? Wow. Okay, so I've been playing too much Cyberpunk because I'm trying to loot these bodies.
Follow me.
Look at this place.
Why are they shiny looking? Because this is an Xbox 360 era game where it was all bloom and doom and death field all the time.
Old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Sturgo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
The voice actor does not fit this guy's face at all. Why suddenly can't I run? I've been hanging out in both chats. Something at Artyom Havok's can't really. Yeah, oh yeah.
But keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
So maybe I'm actually getting what I wanted, which was like the future Breakout game. Nobody ever mentioned this part. So that's a pleasant surprise for me.
Is that an anus?
This reminds me of the mail room in Enter the Matrix.
What the? How many of them are there?
I think I just got rid of Depth of Field with that.
Stay close.
You're right, she's shiny too. She's got an outline. I think that means that she's my selected target.
What do you think, Lucy?
Man, the triggers on this controller are just so tiny and uncomfortable.
Shut the fuck up. Please. Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system. I don't
It's
have
actually
code.
pronounced ass-assed ends, as in the ass end. Haggard. Welcome in. And Chaz has determined this.
Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go.
Yeah, merely 2 chats is what he can't relate to.
It's always
Yeah.
something.
What was that anus? Subject 16.
I top out at 3, but I can be active in 2 chats at once.
I think we've
There have been nights where I've had like eight streams open, and
Even the Templars,
I don't
they're only
recommend
part of
that.
the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll
I don't
explain
recommend
later.
that.
Get where?
Am I supposed to be running through this crowd? How do I, like, dodge or something? Is there a grab? Okay, there's a grab. Okay. Divide and conquer, nut stomp. You hit him. Oh boy. Would you mind? You hit me! She hit me! Why are you hitting me? Felt that's something that's right. And the two you've been most recently in active, if I recall correctly, is there actual information on that?
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Man.
Yeah, 2 is usually my limit. Oh my god, I can't believe we got the game going. Watch it like hard lock as soon as we get into France. This is the one with France, right? This one's
Thanks
in
for
Italy.
that.
Okay.
Great. Shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Love it.
This way.
So, can you tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, doesn't it?
Figures.
There is a
For what?
reflective
Another treasure
pants
hunt from
joke
Time?
here that I'm not going to
Abstergo's
make.
gonna replace their apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can. Where they...
That's what I need.
But
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this. And even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is staged. And he's like, I'm a prisoner here. So then they recruit him to go to the exact same place and do the exact same thing for slightly different people, but still run by the same place.
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was going to convince you to do this.
Say it. After what those Templar bastards put me through.
That's good,
Ready,
Sean.
willing, and able.
This is Kristen Bell.
Thank you.
See, oh, this is Nolan North, right? The guy that played Uncharted. That was Nolan North, not Troy Baker. I get them confused sometimes. But, like, this face actually looks like somebody, like a client. Among other... Oh, yeah. A client I had at a job that I used to work. So, like, I see his face, but don't hear his voice. Instead, I hear the Uncharted, you know, Nathan Drake voice, and it's killing me. I cannot connect that face to this voice.
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
Has anybody fed
We've got
him in
everything
like a
set and ready,
year?
Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Whoa! I'm actually really, really happy. Oh, sweet. Always wanted one of these fans. Those things are sick looking. I've seen John Wick drink. So they could definitely put things in their mouths. He said out loud on the internet. Lobstergo. That's right. There it is. Sweet TV. Look, they've got like 3 Xbox One X's in there, or whatever they are. The Xbox One. I don't know. The VCRs. Those. I am really happy that we're getting to walk around in the future world, because I did want to see more of that. Can I just leave? What if I just leave? It won't. Oh, here we go. Goodbye, resistant fighting assholes. I'm waiting for the game to, like, jerk me back in. So, is there just more to this hub world? Like, is this going to be filled with stuff, or is it just kind of wasted space right now? Alright, we'll just go sit down. Alright. Speak to... Oh! Okay. And headbutt.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be writing shots.
Game, talk to everybody. Also, game, fuck you, don't talk to me.
Done with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases.
So all those pointless things that were for achievements in the first game now have a hub world, whatever.
I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
It's not even bad bedside manner. It's that they don't seem like they want him on the team after breaking him out of a fucking evil corporate facility. So... that guy kind of sucks.
Hey, Desmond, what's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started.
Yeah, don't spoil me on the Desmond Miles story, whatever you guys do, because I just have not paid attention on purpose.
Hey, listen.
But I have had part of it spoiled, which kind of sucks. But it's also a very old game, so like, I'm not mad about it or anything.
Everything in Abstergo. It was just...
Unfortunately, for me, in the first game, the Desmond Miles story was the most interesting part about the game. The rest of it was kind of tedious.
You're here now, and that's what matters.
Kind of tedious and empty. And when you tried to do any of the extra things, it crashed the game because the servers weren't there anymore. Okay, hopefully we can go do this now. But it sounds like I'm in the minority for that one.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, where are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
I don't know where that went. Was that a catheter? I don't know why the Animus needs a catheter. That guy sucks. Oh, look, a U action was completed. Yay! I don't even know what it was. Catheters. Okay. 1476. Republica Urantia. Hey Presto, how are you doing? First part in the lab pissed you off. Chat is salty tonight. I noticed that, Dragon. Hey, is tonight Hairball stream night? Is that Wednesday? I keep forgetting what day it is.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Pierre de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us.
You are. Okay, great.
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Wow, did you see that momentary motion blur?
We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
Haggard, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That's what I wanted out of Assassin's Creed 2, and it was more history stuff, and I was like, I want my sci-fi stuff.
Satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
That's not a loaf of... Is that a loaf of bread? That's a rock. Boys will be boys. Okay, I guess we can figure out who I am. Checkpoint reads Eagle Vision. Okay. That is beautiful. This is when we're getting the tutorial? Not in the previous fight in the garage? Yeah, I didn't know that, Sean. I never knew that. I expected that, like, there would be, you know, the one game, and they're like, all right, because they say at the end is like, we've got to fight the people here in the present. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I want. And then it was another historical event. I don't think they made that promise on the first game, though. That sounds like a promise they would have made on the second, but I don't know. Also, that first game, I don't think... I guess it was sequel baited? I don't know. My memory's really faded. I was a different person in 2006, 2007. So long ago. Almost a different me. So do I get to be up the crowd too? Because they're... Oh. Press that. Can I get out of this view? Okay.
We can get into the piazza. Today's final bonfire is still an hour away.
Hey! Behind you!
Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
Oh. And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Oh, we do get to be up the crowd. So strafe. So okay, so this is the dodge. I don't think Desmond Miles actually had that ability. Because I did press that button. Now, the tutorials are going by too fast for me. Because I'm also getting punched in the face while it's like, hey, read the thing in the bottom corner of the screen.
Fall back! Fall back!
Why am I a perfectionist? Somebody's got to be.
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Oh, cool, we do get to search. Loot! Gotta hold it. Florins? Is that what they said it was?
Va bene. That should be enough.
No,
Let's get out
no.
of here before the guards
No,
arrive.
no. No! I want more. It's gonna desync me because I took too much money. It's too bad you can't see. Oh, pick up body. Gentle push. Just put your hands right there. There you go. I'm gonna be able to get to a nice doctor with 500 florins. There you go. Okay, mini-map will show you your next thing. Press that to talk.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
Yeah, the new crew is pretty cringy. I agree with you there, Warlock. You should see the other guy, okay? Yeah, I know what you mean, Emmy Cat. What do you want me to do? Alright, so hold that and free run. Okay. Hello?
Oh, that's certainly adventurous.
This is extremely uncomfortable on this controller. Ugh. Alright. You just want me to jump down?
I've traditional remedies and the wisdom of the Arabes.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
Wait,
This way.
did he just magic?
Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. And I'd rather avoid a
Next time you connect. What are you working on exactly? I don't know what an extron
Where?
is.
Roof of that church.
Win the waste against Fuewico. God, Havok.
On the count of three. Uno, due, tre.
So wait. But you got a head start.
Baby brother still has much to learn.
Brother cheats.
Come on, Tartaruga.
Whoa! Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, how do I get back? We'll climb the ladder, I guess. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so I guess I'm doing this on the ground? Get out of the... Good, at least we can start over. I'm gonna punch him right in the head. Extron RBG HDMI. 300 amp. Oh, it's a capture card. I don't know that one.
Baby brother still has much to learn.
Older brother cheats. He cheats
Come on,
so
Dr.
hard.
Uga.
Oh, okay, that's the wrong direction, I guess.
Baby brother still has much
Nate,
to learn.
Nate, did you ever find another Sul Manta?
Come on, Dr. Uga.
No, don't stop on that. Where is... Okay. Just reset me.
Whoa, it's a novel way to get about, I suppose.
Okay.
Baby brother still has
So,
much to learn.
the yellow dot is where I'm headed. Come on, go up.
Come on, Dr. Uga.
Oh, it's this thing.
Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
How do I... Okay. Yeah, I can't even hear the music over the fans that I have. Let's drop? No? Where do you want me to climb up here? Follow him, I guess? Not go a different way? Am I still racing? They took away all my money after the cutscene? Or was that for the doctor? Yeah, that's why I turned on subtitles. I didn't want the echo to be too bad, but I can't hear anything over all the fans behind me.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. They never change.
And may it never change us.
Yeah, this controller, I definitely cannot use this long term. There was a reason I didn't like it. Like, this thing is, it's such a big, like, to hold down all of these things with that one hand, like, it's stressing me so
We
hard.
really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Alright, Sean, have a great dinner, dude. So... The synchronize... Okay, this will unfog the map, sure. It's a pretty city. It's very, like, sandy looking. It's, like, pale, almost. Leap of faith. What? It wants me to hold the D-pad? Hold this. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Hold interact. And jump. So it wants me to hold this and this. That's not possible. Not without hitting all the other buttons. And then press D-pad up? Game. That's the interact button, right? Push forward and jump. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I think the game bugged out on me here. Well, like this? Well, it's not even giving me the prompt anymore. It's just not letting me do anything. Let me try to reload a save point here. How would I do that? Oh, this isn't that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. High profile. Just button 7, whatever that is. So that's high profile. Okay, so it's not the head button. It's just the head button with an arrow. I remember that being like a bumper in Assassin's Creed 1. I don't actually know what I was pressing everything.
So it's Vieri. Better hide. Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
I wish I know what exactly I just pressed. Oh, I think it is this. See, now it toggles and lets me know that the button's actually doing something. Yeah, see, this is how you get to jump. Tackle and punch. Okay, so I need to go this way.
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, it's you. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait.
Does she not have a front door?
Come here.
Oh, it's you.
Kate, Blur? Oh no. I missed an interaction prompt. This is what this game would look like on the PlayStation 1. You're welcome.
Christina!
Kate, unblur.
Christina! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter.
Thank you,
Is
Kate.
it really so terrible?
Thanks, Kate.
Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Ora, get in!
Wow, just a random person can shout that. Okay. That's a lot of angry dudes.
You have me confused with someone
Oh.
else.
Oh, hey, look, treasure! I have that? No. I want the loot though. Give me the loot. Okay, so that will. Okay, well maybe I'll remember that's there. What's that? Something that blocked me. Maybe they don't know. They know. They know. Oh, running is so uncomfortable. No, they know. Wow, they're still here. Ow! Go up. Oh, shit. Okay, that's one way to do not what I asked you. Did I get it? Am I good? Braces are now available. Nightcap. Thanks. Okay. Ow, man. Medicine. Am I not pressing that? Or do I not? I need it. How do you do that? So the medicine button doesn't work. Controls. It says it should be that one. Or is that not what the thing is up there? Do I not need medicine? It told me about medicine and then isn't letting me do it. I guess I'm going to this thing.
Have I seen that?
Oh, so I'm actually wanted. Okay, become a non-student. That's right, they can throw rocks or something in this game, can't they? I remember that vaguely. So I think they did in the original one. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, so that's the map blur. Got it.
Come, friends. I fresh got leashes today.
I want to get up there, so I'm drop down on the other side, I guess. If I remember correctly, like running makes you more noticed, probably. Is this you? Oh no, here he is at the door here.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Verity Patsy last night, and then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Okay. probably what I should have done. It's broken out. Desk camera. Desk camera. Oh, I don't have that. Desk camera. I should have broken out this, the Microsoft Sidewinder Dual Strike, to play this game, because it is D input, and that would have been absolutely hysterical, right? I don't even know. It doesn't have enough buttons to actually map it, but yeah. If anybody's ever used one of these. I actually haven't tried to play anything since I got this. But this thing is just kind of bonkers. Kind of bonkers. Also, things on the horizon. This Sunday, I'm planning to do the photography editing stream. Be sometime in the afternoon, my time. For the Patreon stuff. Which will be fun. It'll be pretty chill, just hanging out. And next week, I'm planning on starting the extra streams again. So we'll get back to Star Wars. So that'll be on Tuesday and Thursday, like it was. And are y'all gonna make beer again? Yeah, so the bottling is the part that really is screwing us up. Not well, we'll make beer because that's what we grow the hops for that. We weren't really pleased with the last batch of beer. We just haven't made more since. But we still have a bunch of hops in the freezer we need to use up. But we were discussing getting a kegerator. And what? Okay, real talk. Real talk. So what a kegerator will offer is when you make beer, you do all the brewing, and then you put it in with the yeast, and then it sits there for a while, over a week usually, and then you take it off the yeast cake, or you do it from the yeast cake, depending on how careful you are, but you put it into bottles with a primer, with the sugar. So yeah, you take it off of the yeast cake, you put it in a new container, lightly mix it in to not introduce air, because you don't want that, it'll make it taste flat. And then from there, you put, the sugared, that's the primer, that's what makes it carbonated. You put that into bottles, leaving about this much space, and it becomes carbonated. You have to let that sit for like a week or two. Washing bottles, you have to wash them with an R if you're from the East. That's how it works. You use soap and water. It's a pain in the ass. Having to wait another 14 days is a pain in the ass. If you have a kegerator, that'll actually carbonate it for you. You don't have to wait for the sugar to activate the carbonation. So the week that you wait after brewing it, you then put it in a kegerator and it's ready to drink. From there, this is with CO2 or whatever in that compressed container that goes in a freezer. From there, you can just put it in a bottle and put a cap on it. And it's ready in a bottle. So it literally knocks like a week to a week or 2 weeks off of the whole brewing process. Which means technically we can make more beer more often. The other thing that's happened in my life is I've slowed down in drinking. Where I'm not drinking every night like I was. For a variety of reasons. Which has also slowed us down on brewing beer. But when we brew beer and we're happy with it, we do mail it to people. As long as they pay shipping and like the cost of the bottle, which is like an extra $1. Did I hear the call for beer? And tonight, when I finish with this, I'm actually thinking if my wife wants to, we might go to our favorite brew pub and have a beer or two, because I'm just kind of want to get out of the house, and it's only 88 degrees outside. So I don't know. That might be in our future. You know what? I know she does. Get some of their nachos, which is kind of what I'm craving tonight. But I do want to brew beer again. I might stream. I don't want to stream brewing beer all the time, but I'm definitely gonna do that. Once or twice a year. That when I brewed beer on stream, that was an incredible, monumental task. We had 4 cameras throughout the kitchen. I think that's still on YouTube. Since then, I don't have as many wireless cameras because phones don't like to be on and charging all the time, and they swelled up the batteries, which, you know, is at risk of a Class D fire when they pop, and you don't want that. So we had batteries that swelled up like this. I definitely want to get in on a beer shipping. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, you guys are on my list. People I want to send it to, for sure. Dummy batteries. Yeah. So I've got 2 phones that I'm comfortable using, and their batteries are not swollen. But I mean, it was a task. Like I had a harness with a phone on my chest that controlled all the cameras through a program called, like, it wasn't Stream Deck, but it was a Stream Control or Control Stream or something. So I could switch all the cameras. And we had a laptop out there for that, and 1 phone at the table while we waited. 1 phone over top of the brew. You know what? Hang on. If you guys are at all interested, let me grab the video to that, because I think it was a really interesting stream. Just for the amount of cameras I put on it. And how I could just toggle them because I had a fucking phone on a chest harness. Which I think I can search, yeah, across your channel. All right, here we go. Was that Valentine's Day? No. I don't think I used the word Breer. It must have. Aha, here it is. Was that actually Valentine's Day? Is it? Actually, here. I'll post a link, but here, I'll share a little bit of the video. So here's the brewing stream that we did. This is my YouTube channel. I archive stuff here. Sometimes Seek helps me try to organize it. It's all pretty backlogged. I want to get thumbnails on things. But let me switch this one over. Okay, here we go. So this was the brewing stream. I mean, I really went all out on the cameras here. So I had the camera mounted to my chest. Here, I'm mute. Hi! So the camera was on my chest. We had to fix the sound issue right away. Alright, so... See how I had this, like, control down there?
But this adds a little bit more complexity and sugar to it. So we are making a coffee red ale.
Which is kind of the crazy part. Before. These are all old cell phones. Yeah, I was really proud of the.
I'm using Droidcam OBS, which is
that
not
echo. I had 2 cameras on, but I was really happy with how I did all of this. So you see that there's like cables all over the place. Cables all over the place and cameras plugged in. This one was mounted to our record player pretty much, and then there was the one above the. This one here was above the brew.
Music goes along studio. That sounds like I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
But yeah, this was a fun stream. And we listened to records.
In a big container, you'll see.
But yeah, then like here at the end, we... put it into the container somewhere around here. But anyways, yeah, there it is now in the container.
Watch that one. You're over. Oh, you're right at it. Nice.
But yeah, so that was the brewing stream. Do you not work? There we go. We got one of those brewing kits. Sure, your daughter was born. We brewed spring white with apple flavoring. Nice. 42 bottles. Yep. In the end. My fridge drank all of it. I got 2 of the... What? But yeah, we're gonna brew again. I think we're waiting on when we can afford a kegerator. Hey Quintet, how are you doing? Which, since we had to buy another air conditioner and a vacuum cleaner, recently might be a little ways off, fortunately. The air conditioners are expensive. Money is a little tight for me, but that's alright. That'll be worth it if it gets anywhere near that hot again. We need it. Car repairs. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we spent like $1,000 on car repairs. I did forget about that. You just worked an hour and a half overtime. Nice, I think. But we're not hurting for money or anything like that. We're just it's tight right now. Yeah. Hello? Okay. Controller's away. Yeah, car repair was expensive. And it's like car repairs are like an extra stab in the back for me because that's what I went to school for, but I don't have tools. I don't have access to a shop. I don't do that line of work anymore. But I have the knowledge to do all of it, but with my back, like, I'm not going to. Just won't. I'm going to pay somebody to do it. But the prices for car parts and repairs are so insulting. I don't... to me specifically. Rock Auto Man. But my back just won't allow me to do even the simplest things, really. I'm just not I'm just... can't lean over a hood anymore, you know? That might be why I have back issues in the grand scheme of things, to be totally honest. Between that and poor posture. Alright, so I picked up a job. I think I'm heading to this thing. Good lord, this controller is uncomfortable. Did you guys know that? I'll tell you again. Did I just run past damage? I see he's got like... Oh, this mission. Sure. Just get up in this guy's face. And punch him? I don't know. Well, now that I've called you all here, I'd like to tell you about... Oh, people? Oh. Well... I don't think that's where I was supposed to be. Hello? Can you go up? Go up? Extended warranty, yeah. Well, that was the other thing. That was the thing that made this, like, extra hard, is we had the extended warranty until this repair happened. And we kind of, like, they had it all taken apart at the dealership before we realized the extended warranty was over, so we had to pay dealership prices for the fucking repair. I mean, we didn't have to, but, like, we didn't know... We haven't been to any shops in this area since we moved here. And just the stress on that particular day of having to locate a shop to save, you know, $300 was, like... But it is, like, an extra, you know, thing. That we had to pay, like, dealership prices for that repair, and that hurt. Where do you want me to go? It must be on the ground. Is it down here? Can I just... Why would you choose that action? Oh, I don't want to play Cyberpunk. It's too buggy.
Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter
Fun
from
fact,
Lorenzo.
Cyberpunk now,
I'll see
it's
the
less
king as soon as
buggy
he
than this
returns.
game has been in
Returns? They've gone to
the hour that I've
Villa Gregi, I'm
played.
afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
So what did he even... Oh my god. This is actually harder to control than the original game. I know, like, so I know this game is a clunky game, and it's all about the nuance and contextual, like, the area that you're in, so you can't really get mad at it. But, man. The little bit that I've played this, like, I'm just trying to be in the mindset of somebody that's like, yeah, I want Assassin's Creed 3. Not going towards the arrow. Okay. Just... You looking at me? You looking at me? Are you looking at me? That isn't what I meant to do, but I forgot look at me was a command here, so you guys get to enjoy my face while I play this game for a while. Because I'm lazy, and that's what we're doing. Get out. Get out of the fucking cart. I don't know where I'm... Is it in the building? Okay. Yep, extreme close-up. I can't get in the door here. Does everything have to have an entrance in the fucking roof? Enjoy my beautiful teeth. Okay, well, instead of going up, you jumped backwards off of the roof. I'll just describe all of my actions. I am swinging through somebody's sale stall. I put my foot in their strawberries. Now I'm in his back alley. Fuck your potted plants. And please grab the window. We're going up. No human should be able to do that. And here we are. I should make that a redeemable, where you guys get the extreme close-up, and I get to describe everything that I'm doing. How about that? You guys want that? Please, overshoot the obvious thing. I don't like this game. Man, I wish my beard hairs laid as nice as... Oh, no. Mine are so curly, dude. They're like zigzags. It's not great. I get like this little window where it looks like it's nice, but all of my beard hair is a total optical illusion.
Keep up the good work.
Biscuero.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison.
So what it does, at the point it's at right now, is my hair grows out straight, and then it curls into the skin. And it's extremely coarse and spiky hair. And, yeah, that sucks. One fact.
Hello, son.
If I only
You
had
remember
come
my friend Ube?
Good morning,
in the stream a few minutes later,
To you as well, young man.
that would have been the first thing you walked into. Exactly, yeah.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
So why don't we
Listen,
just
your
call
mother
that
and
redeem,
sister
like,
have been looking
descriptive
for you. I'll
close-up?
meet you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
I have not paid attention to a single lick of story since we got here. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. Havok, what time do they start trivia? At the tap house. You're off work now, aren't you? Talking back to his dad. 6 or 7? Okay. Hello, person.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Lucio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
That he was being with.
You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait
Good
here.
lord, she just pulled out Anakin Skywalker so hard just now. Good lord. Oh, find and punish Dicchio. Okay. I killed all of them. Not just the warriors, the women and children too. Okay. Those movies did not make Anakin nearly as dark as his actions were. Fortunately. Does she have a mustache? Lady. No. Come here. That. So this game... Oh, fuck. This game used some kind of advanced technology that completely randomized everything about everyone. I remember that. Let me give you a little tidbit. If you've read the book of Star Wars Episode 1, which has several things that weren't in the movie, the very first chapter of that book is about the Tusken Raider village near his mother's house, so the one he slaughtered, taking him in because he got lost in the desert doing something. I forget what it was. Which is not in the movie. But I think it's like within like 99% true that, or possibility, sorry, 99% possible that he slaughtered the village that took him in when he was a child. I don't know if that's ever been connected, but that's definitely the first chapter of that book. And then it goes on to the blockade or whatever. But I thought that was interesting, and I always felt like that would have made, you know, episode 2 a bit more meaningful in general. Oh shit. Especially that scene, which is really fucked up. I want to go, go, jump on this. They're coming, oh my god. There are men coming from the sky. Presto! Your fundamental piece of the retro community. Thanks for supporting so many. Presto! Thank you so much for your tier 1 sub and those kind words. Seriously, thank you so much. Dude, it is seriously like my privilege and pleasure to get to hang out with you guys. Alright, this is home, you know? And I love it here. I love it with you guys. Video games with friends, dudes. And dudettes. Not a retro streamer. Anyways. I should throw that out there too. Because I know Haggard's lurking, waiting for the second I call myself a retro streamer. Right on his head. Oh, and now they're mad. I was trying to get away from the other guys. I don't know what I'm doing. The controller is so uncomfortable that it's the only thing I can think about while playing this game. And if you weren't here, we couldn't get the Xbox controllers working right, so we're using one of these, and damn it, it's uncomfortable.
Duccio, it's beautiful. Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
Face.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Oh, Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Whoa!
Hey, Lurido Porco!
Ezio, my friend.
You insult my sister.
It wouldn't let me do it in
Parading
time.
around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Oh, that was his sister.
You auditores all talk big, but when it comes time for
Let me
action,
do something. It won't let me do anything.
I could have taught your sister
Oh, I can't
a great
grab.
many things.
To knee.
She's lucky
To
to
knee.
have had someone like
Right
me.
there. Right there. What? Oh. Grab, knee. This is what we're doing. We're just gonna nutshot this guy to death. Get up. We got more knees coming. Where you won't be. Get up. Give him the knee. Yeah. I think he's... How does it go? Don't not fuck with my sister? There we go.
Stay away
Bastardo!
from my sister!
Make sure he can never continue his bloodline. He looks fine. Am I the bad guy? Am I the beat the cheat? Okay. Maybe we're the bad guys. He'd be in blood for... Oh, like, I don't even... Yeah. Yeah? The retro... Oh, Seek was here. He's solid. No, Presto, the I'm not a retro streamer is a long-running joke between me, Seek, and Haggard. That wasn't at all a comment on what you said about the retro community. You look pretty retro. There you go. You said I've seen it. No, I'm quite comfortable in the retro community. This is a great place. But I don't only stream retro games. More of a backlog streamer, but we've settled on the words variety plus retro, which is actually what's on the cards I'm going to get printed at some point. Hang on. Desk camera. So with the floppy disks that I'm doing with the Patreon stuff, these are the labels for the floppy disks. Artyom Havok, variety plus retro. Sony Digital Mavica Retro Photography Month Year. There you go. And the ones that were for the signature version, they're these. Very pleased with these. I also made P.O. Box return labels. There you go. That's my P.O. Box. If you want to send me shit. Community challenge. 50%! We're almost there. I will extend the dates on that. I'm really happy with these. I think those look pretty damn cool. Thanks for donating to that. To the, whatever. Also, you know what? I think I'm done with this game for today. If I can get... I think I would like this a lot more if I could get the Xbox controller to work, because this thing is just... It's so uncomfortable. Especially when, like, 90% of the game is asking you to press these two things. Like, my hand just... I can't. It just hurts. And, you know, when you're, like, having an uncomfortable pain and you just can't focus on anything else, like, I can't enjoy the game with this thing. So, yeah, that controller is not ergonomic. It's not. I mean, it'd be much better if I could use direct input. Or X input, sorry. No PlayStation pad. I collect controllers, really. You know what we could try to use? This one. do have the Cyberman. Yeah, you know, we do have the, I mean, I could try to play this with a HOTAS. I could try to play this with a HOTAS. You have the original Cyberman, but it needs repairs. The hell was that thing? It looked like an ass with buttons. This thing is boobs with buttons. What part of butt? Not butt. This is boobs. Clearly. This is what we're gonna play System Shock with eventually. I actually haven't gotten it installed. TOS. Yeah, there you go. I don't have this scene set up to pixel out. That's one, but I also got... I don't think it would work with something that had a camera. But I do have the Thrustmaster Fragmaster, which is very dusty, and all of these things, like, I've got all their drivers, and, like, you know, I'm ready to install them and use them and start playing things with them, but I'm waiting on, like, the graphics card upgrade. Like, this computer, like, the monitor's sitting next to me. It's not on top of it. And I'm waiting for this guy to ship this graphics card, which I think is going to be the right upgrade. And I don't think he shipped it yet, which sucks. Because I was really hoping to have this thing put back together before the end of the week. To have it ready to go for the photography stream. On Sunday. I mean, it all works now. I can put it back together. The sucky thing about this computer is I can't lift that monitor because of my back. I've tweaked my back moving that specific monitor several times because of where it is on the desk and how far I have to reach and bend. So my wife has to move it around. Whenever there's like a repair or an upgrade happening with that computer, like it's reliant on her being around to like take the monitor off and put it back on. Which sucks, but that's my life. But yeah. But I'm really hoping, like, in the near future that we'll have that computer, like, exactly where it needs to be. I don't have room. I don't have any room. Apple Hulk, Apple Smash, yeah. I don't have any room for stuff like that. Like, there is... I almost bought a CRT TV stand at a Goodwill that I saw, but, like, it was made to be put into concrete, and I would not... Because the monitor sits directly on top of the case. If it goes up any higher, then I'm going to have to look up like this, and we don't want that. You always want your monitor to be right here, the very top of it. You want to be able to casually look down at it. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of neck strain. Trust me on this. And if you didn't know that, that's the proper ergonomics for a monitor. I did a lot of reading on that. Not me times 3. The shelf above, yeah, I don't want to look up. But also, like, the computer case... Room camera? The computer case is a horizontal case back here, right? Like, it's not like I can just pull a tower out. I lean back so far, usually my eyes are... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I try to... Well, with my back issues, I've got to sit specific and very ergonomic ways. You know, stuff. So there are challenges I want to do in the future sometime after the thing, but I want to, like, you know, beat a game with this thing, play System Shock with the Cyberman 2, which is gonna get a lovely hand cam. Yeah, we know we need that. And chat can just redeem the like the sexy times tune, you know, the... Yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna imitate it. I don't hear it in my head, so I can't do it. But there's stuff I want to do. Oh, one more thing before I take off tonight. I'm sure you guys all know that I do photography on the side. There you go. Thanks, Seek. So I have this beautiful art. There it is. See it? Beautiful art. These are for sale. Just PM me if you want one of them. This one's called Jupiter. It's actually whiskey. This one was a, well, you can't really see how green that is. And this one is just cool as shit. I had just called the redeem boobies. So yeah, $15, pre-framed. They're sharper than this. There's actually a protective layer you have to take off, so they're not as blurry as you think they look here. But this is all retro digital photography from the Mavica. These are the only ones of these that exist. I'm not printing out more of the same images. So, and then on Sunday, I'll figure out, like, 3 more that are exclusive to this. But if you're interested in that, just PM me on Discord or whisper on Twitch or whatever. $15. And that includes shipping. And we'll just do it like, send it to me on PayPal and an address, and I'll mail it off. These are all ready to go if somebody wants them. And if nobody wants them after a while, I'll figure out a way to do something with them. Or I'll figure it out. Hopefully they find a home. If not, that's okay too. It was just an idea. Not all ideas are amazing. Alright, let's find somebody awesome. I think that I like Assassin's Creed 2. I know I've been really critical of it, but the majority of it is the controls that they're just not working for me. And I think it's the controller. I think if I had like a responsive, Xbox 360 controller, that it would be a lot better. I know this game is widely considered one of the best games of all time. I feel like I keep saying that over and over again. Like every time I play one of the best games ever made, I just don't like it. I don't know what that's about. But I'm seeing a pattern there. What am I looking for? Live channels. Alright. Who's up? What are you working on?
Clicking.
So here's the choices. I'm not gonna say the streamer. I'm just gonna say the game. Wing Commander 2. Everybody knows who that is. Someone doing just a fun retro night. It looks like Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. And somebody doing Gotta Snatch Them Before They Snatch. I don't know what game this is supposed to be. Oh, they're playing Snatcher. So, we got somebody playing Aladdin, Snatcher, and Wing Commander 2. You guys let me know what you want. And we will go raid them. You guys are okay with Aladdin? Okay, let's do Aladdin. Little pop-up's getting in my way here. Alright, there it is. We're going to hang out with Lady Game Guy. You're already watching, Docs? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I love you all. Seriously, I do. You guys really do mean the world to me. I'm getting to hang out like this is just dream job. Hey, Purblind. Yeah, thanks for being here. Tomorrow we'll be back with another game. It's gonna be... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. So that's exciting. I love the Turtles. Like, it was like the Ninja Turtles and the Lone Ranger. Those were my childhood heroes. Those were my childhood heroes. So we'll do that tomorrow. And, tomorrow is July. It is, because I had to take that week off. So these are all still games that Sean picked. for another like week and a half. I will leave the t-shirt up for sale until that's over. Alright, here comes the raid. You guys have a great night. I'm going to get some beers. Maybe I'll put a picture or two in the Discord. I love you guys. Have fun with Lady.